This used to be the home of Sergei's uncle. He was killed when Russian forces fired a rocket that landed on his house.
The rocket was very big. The explosion destroyed the structure and the kitchen. My uncle was in the kitchen. He was wounded in the head. We pulled him out and took him to the hospital, but it was too late.
Russian forces had taken control of this village and stationed themselves at the local school. From here, they fired across the open fields until they were forced out by the Ukrainians. But the damage remains. The situation across southern Ukraine remains tense. In the city of Nikopol, shops remain closed. Some try to do business out on the streets, but they live under a constant, deadly and imminent threat. People here are trying to continue life as normal. But Nikopol isn't normal. We had to have special accreditation just to get access to the city. We're not allowed to film freely, and we're given a minder. This is a country at war, and this city stands right opposite Russian forces stationed at Europe's largest nuclear power plant. Authorities here say the Russians fire from the nuclear plant, but Ukrainian forces can't fire back because of the risk. We're told we cannot film the river or even go anywhere near it. Authorities here are afraid it may give away Ukrainian positions.
The most difficult thing is living during the constant shelling of civilian buildings, knowing the fact that the lives of citizens are at risk. Also the fact it can happen at any time.
You don't have to go far to find destroyed buildings. Nikolai shows us the rocket that hit this apartment block. Its parts spread all over the house, he tells us. Others are trying to do their bit for the war effort. These women gather every day to sew clothes for the military.
This is my hometown. I was born here and I don't want to leave. I want to be a part of what is happening with everyone. My home was damaged, like many others. Also, many of my friends have left the city, but I want to stay here.
The air raid siren goes off, and those that can make their way to bunkers.
My son sleeps here every night. We stay here every day. We have been staying here for 2 months. We don't want to leave. We don't. We are waiting for everything to be over.
Outside, they're growing roses. Despite the war, the empty parks and the sound of rockets, there's hope that they'll be able to enjoy their gardens once again. Baig, Al Jazeera, South Ukraine.